You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer, though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean?
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
You're the best mage killer in the Antaean Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Inrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
When the first talent of the Crows gives you a job, you do it. Especially if she's your grandmother. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
I know we brought you in as a specialist, but things are rough. I need everyone to help out.
Of course. I hate sitting idle, and it's better I stay occupied. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
We need you. But if you're any kind of threat to us, I want to know now.
It helps to have targets to focus on, and you have no shortage of enemies. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Teia. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
I have a contract too. The gods.
Lofty goals. Perhaps more aligned with ours than you'd guess.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antaam commander, Keithlor butchered Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
The gods care about taking Treviso.
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antaam.
But Antaam distrusts magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
You're in charge. Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antaam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
Helping the crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Find your crow, then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation.
Have a look. I keep my stores full. I'm always open.
Greetings, Rook. I am Heir, one who provides training for Antivan crows.
You're not a crow yourself?
Not as such, but we are frequently at their service. That answer suits them, as it should suit you.
If the Butcher wants Treviso to thrive, he needs to let ships sail freely.
Careful.
Push! We are found! Attack!
Don't worry. Teia and Viago sent us.
Alright. We got in combat. There's no way I was doing that on the treadmill. So I got off the treadmill.
Kill all the Antaam! They killed Dareth! They killed my cousin! They're weak on the left. Got them!
Let me see. Vulnerable to toxic. Resistant to lightning. That is so fucking cringe.
We've got Antaam between us and our crews.
Let's make sure those Antaam have a bad day. Ranged!
Ready again.
attacking it. How am I supposed to do this?
Good to go.
Jesus Christ.
Hitting us from range!
Ranged attackers! Time to finish this!
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Dareth, my cousin. They...
Thank you. The Antaam invasion. Wait a minute. When the Antaam invaded the south, the people there were completely unprepared. Antiva and the northern ravine were overrun quickly, with the invaders pushing down through the Green Dales to the Menanter River, leaving only the southernmost of the free marches spared. From there, the Antaam pushed west, overpowering Tevinter magic with gatlock cannons and brute strength until the defenders finally held at Verantium. Navarro was spared, likely due to the Antaam fears of necromancy and unwillingness to attack until Tevinter was conquered, but almost half of the northern Thetis fell to Antaam rule in just a few years. To those asking why the Antaam waited centuries to attack in force if they were this powerful, I would remind them that the Kun, I don't know, teaches that outsiders are to be converted and educated. Under Kunari, Kun? I don't know, bro, never mind. Kunari, under Kunari control, the Antaam have been fighting only Tevinter. And even then, they follow rules. And even then, they followed rules governing how and when to attack. Gatlock cannons were not supposed to be used on civilian targets, for example. When the Antaam broke from the Kun, they threw off the restraints that held them back. It is also important to note that the Antaam fought alone, with little in the way of supply lines and experts in food production. The craftspeople and strategic experts who would normally support them had not broken from the Kun when the Antaam did. The invaders needed to attack to keep eating. When they encountered resistance, they would have forced the siege. When they encountered resistance that would have forced the siege, the Antaam invasion stalled. The Kithshuk, who wished only to conquer, now had learned to rule the lands that they would claim. Yeah, I feel like that bit of lore was important because of the presence of the Antaam in the town. Ultimate full. Blue pots are hidden that contain ultimate charge. Oh. Let's get you out of there, bud.
Please, you have to finish Dareth's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will. You should get back to the diamond.
I will, just...
This is a particularly horrible looking
just
shot.
give me a minute.
Bloodstained note, Dareth. Your lead panned out. With more shadow work for you. The contract is in the usual place across from Teia and Viago. I don't fucking remember how to say that name. Teia, maybe? Teia sounds very ghetto. Just follow the marks.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teia and Viago. Just follow
Teia.
the marks. Maybe a mark one crow would leave for another.
Teia.
I spotted something on the walls. Earlier, I mean.
Let's go look.
Right.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Big Lee. Oh my God. Stagger increase. We do fuck with that. Cutting it a little closer. Wait, is that a chest? Is that not open? Are you crouched?
That looks like a crow mark. A kind of quick splatter you can throw. That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
More codexes. Hewn on the rock. On the rocks. I think it's another drink. Fuck out of the way. Man, do I keep harding here? Actually, don't think so. Why is he sitting on more damage, less stagger? How is the last person in my party the first one to be completely blued out? It's a little wacky. Am I just leaving now? Oh, we gotta go over here. Okay. Man, I don't know what is up with some of these town centers. It must be CPU.
Another mark this way.
I thought that was one of the blue pots, but apparently that is like an iron pot that cannot be broken.
Welcome to the Dapper Duelist.
Dude, there
While
was...
magic is outlawed under the Antaam, we have some excellent casting leather for display purposes.
What?
There was a guy...
Fine.
Oh, we gotta go to that bar. Where was that bar? I think it's like right here. That had the permanent damage increase. Oh shit. Oh. Wait. Oh, did it refill everything when I changed party members? Good to know.
What is this? It feels...
The Antaam couldn't take the cafe. Too many poison cups.
Yeah.
Need to top up?
A
Did you
straight
know
up
the
perma
Antaam are all
damage
men?
increase?
Boys, really? I know how to handle boys.
There are too many goddamn animals in the street here. Yeah, I've been here before. Oh man, this looks like a place where a lot of action could happen. Iridium dust. Warlords of Antaam. Alright, we're not doing that again. I don't care. That was a girthy piece of information. Very girthy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a little drink. Okay. Let's find their contact. Or contract, rather. Yeah.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanis, but how did the Venatori...
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on...
Here's another crow mark.
Getting higher. Alright, we're gonna not pop in there just yet. Checking on the side here. Oh, money. There it is. Boom. Boom. What the fuck is this? Trash. Alright. In we go.
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere.
Contract for Crow. The Butcher of Treviso has employed a poisoner, almost said prisoner, poisoner, who manufactures Qamekmaster. The recipient of this contract, Dareth, is charged with finding the Qamekmaster, Qamekmaster. I don't know how. Bro, what are these names? The Qamekmaster in garrison and ending him. The recipient is also to deal with the traitor who allowed the Antaam into this city. Should this person become known, should the recipient fail, their next of kin may claim this contract.
The Butcher is making poison. Qamek.
Qamek? That stuff gives you nightmares. Chips at your mind.
If I were the Butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
Base.
We cannot let the Butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antaam brought in a Qamekmaster to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
More caretaker power, we lie. A sign of Shaper's respite.
Down.
I'm wondering if that was a shortcut.
Why my house? Why me?
Yeah, it was.
Grip.
This just seems like a super impractical way to get around town. The number of people who probably die trying to use this thing.
Back on the ground soon.
Okay. Oh my god, do I have to do
were growing
this
demons and
whole
people?
part over again?
That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons. Some are harder to summon than others, I guess. They were waiting for Spike to break out of my body like I was a cook.
Boss, over here!
Take them out, quick!
There you go!
The Venatori were growing demons? That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons. Some are harder to summon than others. I was a fool for them all. He made a deal.
Treviso is ours. Obey my example, and the cattle will fall in line. Those who do not obey have no rule. They do not exist.
We're in. Let's find the Qamekmaster.
Who will, I don't know, Hitler-esque encouragement.
I command you to ignore whispers. I command you to ignore traitors.
Careful ahead.
You cannot forbid the crows!
I think those who don't obey don't exist. Bonus damage. Sundered effectiveness, detonate, and overwhelmed enemy. Oh. Probably not.
Traitors follow his leaders. But Antaam do not respect traitors.
I feel like that's gonna be like, nope, can't go in there. Nope.
Treviso is ours. Obey my example, and the cattle will fall in line. I can smell you, an outsider. Time to test my